Welcome to day 6 in this series focused on practicing self-control. Find a position that is comfortable for you to begin your mindfulness meditation. Take an intentional breath in, holding for 3, 2, 1, and closing the eyes on the exhale. Breathe in another deep breath, holding the breath in with full lungs and slowly exhaling with control. Continue this calming breath in your own time. And now, let the breath return to its natural, relaxing rhythm. Become mindful of the emotions that you are feeling as you begin your practice. Taking note of where the mind is at today, without assigning any labels to these emotions, like worthwhile or unhelpful, good or bad. Now let the mind settle here, letting go of the thoughts you brought with you into the practice, as if they were leaves blowing away in the cool fall wind. And transitioning to an awareness of your environment, actively listening for any sounds present. Noticing their presence, and then moving on to the next sound. Existing fully in your environment, in the here and now. Finding an awareness of physical feelings now, feelings within the body. Taking note of any physical sensation that sticks out. Using the breath as a guide and a foundation here. Letting the exhales serve as a way to target and relax muscles. Transitioning now to a reflection of our self-control meditation journey thus far. Consider when your self-control has been tested in the past few days or couple of weeks. What was your response to this temptation? Letting go of any judgment that may develop in our thoughts. What emotions were present when you practiced self-control effectively? What emotions were present for you when you instead chose to act on the temptation? We reflect here so that we can be aware of what is working as motivation and where we need to reevaluate. Consider your why, your motivation for exercising self-control once more. Was the thought of your why present when you acted on a temptation? How can you be more mindful of your why in the moment? In your own time, return to a focus of the breath, letting go of these reflective thoughts and letting the mind be present with the in and out of a gentle breath. Today we find encouragement and strength through Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Meditate on this verse by breathing through it, repeating it in your mind or under your breath, or praying over it. Verse 2 reads, "Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect." Through this meditation series, we remember that our truest why comes from God. We pray, Lord, change the way I think. Transform me into a new person. Continue to guide me in my practice of self-control so that I can do your will. Thank you for your grace and your patience. End your prayer now by praying for anything else on your heart today. When you are ready, return to the subtle flow of your breath, letting the mind be free of responsibility here, letting it simply follow along with the breath, floating in and releasing out. Check back in with yourself now, with your emotions. How do you feel as your practice comes to a close today? And now, begin to find soft, slow movement in the body, transitioning away from stillness and opening the eyes. As your day continues, find moments to inhale self-control and exhale fear.